Hello there, welcome back to U4 in, well, France, and will hopefully be better than Napoleon. Last time we had a slight hiccup, I dare say, with, or rather this time I had a slight hiccup where I ended up going for a few days, nothing really happened, but basically well, went a couple of days ahead, which is of course a very bad thing. Now, Venice has already been beaten, and with that we want war reparations. We always want them war reparations for money. So we'll do that. Just get Venice out of it. We'll leave Burgundy, Portugal, and Castile. And again here, it should be very easy to get these 4 provinces off Castile. That is our goal here. And glad enough, if we can't actually have them release Lyon, because we're taking Lyon, and war reparation is definitely going to be a case here. We're going to do the same thing with Burgundy, hopefully. Just have Austria siege everything, and then boom, war reparations, and then we'll just keep on keep on working from there. Again, I'm not going to try and not piss off the whole Roman Empire until, well, strong enough to take everything in the whole Roman Empire on. So, for the time being, we'll just continue with the sieging of, well, Castile. And I'm pretty sure my allies will deal with Burgundy, in the very least for me. Bohemia is actually coming over to party, so that's fine too. So we'll have to see how we want to do this, but all in all I'm pretty sure we will win. And that is of course the important part. So for now, we'll continue building, plotting, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully we'll be victorious here. I'm going to pay 92 to hopefully free him up for a new one, and hopefully we can check in a little bit later and get a better guy to put there, hopefully. Okay, so all attacking that army. Oh, they're joining up a huge army there, which is problematic. So let's go here and try and support the guy in Alicante. Yeah, they're actually moving the Alicante army, so let's move these guys down to help. I can't actually move them down to help, but it's a merc army, so worst case scenario, it won't be too much of a loss, but still, I don't want to lose it, if you can understand my viewpoint. So we have Austrians here in Burgundy, and we have actually a Bohemian army here helping me with Portugal, which is very good. Again, I think I will take probably Beira from Portugal in this war, because it will allow me to... Oh, they took back Cuenca. And they're attacking one of my smaller armies. Oh, damn, this is going to be problematic. 7th of July. Technically, we should be able to get away. End of Castilian Civil War. This will bring us closer to Portugal. Did they go with a marriage or something? I'm a little bit unsure what happened here now, but doesn't seem to be anything too drastic. I actually got away. Wow, I'm amazed. But yeah, there's some enemy armies here that I can probably, or to Castile that is, enemy armies, and I'll probably take advantage of this. I'll leave Naples alone for now, just focus on Aragon and basically taking this, and to some degree England, which means that I will have to build a fleet. Pretty soon I'll have to build a fleet actually, and that is going to be very interesting. Do I want to just... Again, I don't earn too much from the province, so I can just increase autonomy now, just leave them in a, well, situation where they won't be too annoying. Utrecht, Lorraine, I can go for that one too, no problem. Right now, though, I'm going to just focus on the sieges, and then we'll have someone... Oh, actually, my armies are all attacking. This is an interesting one, for sure. Let's just take Cuenca again, and then we'll just wait for sieges here to complete, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully here I can... If I could just white peace out Portugal. No, I don't want to white peace out Portugal. I want to injure Portugal so I can actually get them properly out of this war. But I'm a little bit unsure how, which is my... Oh, I got another level 3 guy. That's sweet. No diplomatic extra point for me. Military, how far are we? We're not too far away from the military tech 8. And we'll probably actually get it as soon as the year switches, which is hilarious. This could be useful. For now, I'll just sit back siege, and we'll see what happens here. Siege of Toledo is over. It has been conquered. And with that, we're actually going to challenge our enemy here. They're going to Madrid. And they're actually going to Cuenca. So... potentially here we could actually catch them off guard with a bigger force. We can actually. They are locked in their trajectory, and we end up here with a advantageous situation. We have a bigger army, we have more morale. The general is not better, which is a little bit bad, but we have more cavalry, we have more discipline, we have more morale, we even have more military tactics. If we don't win this battle, then, well, then they have some very interestingly, extremely interestingly lucky rolls. So as you can see here, we lost the claims to basically southern Italy, Naples, and we'll have to deal with that sometime, but not now. We're perfectly fine as we are. So I'll allow that army, which is 12,000 man army, to recover. We will take that free claim. I don't care. Claim Charolais is perfectly fine by me. And as you can see, we actually did just do a siege in Portugal. Interestingly enough, that is probably going to be very, very helpful. How are we doing in terms of Burgundy? Are they about to fail? Give up? Go and cry in the corner? Yeah, they're going to give me war operations, and that is exactly what I want from Burgundy. There we go, more money to fuel the war machine. And how are we doing with Portugal? They're also willing to give me war operations. Almost willing to give me war operations. So I'm just going to send these guys into Beira, and we're going to just siege some smaller provinces here that aren't really protected at all, and that should give me what I desire in this case. So for now, that should be fine, and I'll just do a couple of smaller sieges, and hopefully we can get one after. There's a level 1 guy here, we're going to hire him. I don't actually have an inflation, so that's interesting. I'm losing a lot of money. Fort maintenance. Do I have 5 forts? What? Oh, apparently if you conquer a fort, you actually have to maintain it. Does that mean I can destroy it? I guess if you conquer an area, you actually need to have a fortress just to keep the area under control, which I guess makes sense, which means also drawn-out war is not in anyone's advantage. Hilarious enough, so that's funny to note. Portugal, are you willing to pay me money now? You are, which is very good. And I also want you to go off your deal with Aragon, because I don't want you to be brought in when I declare war on Aragon now, basically right away. So that also works out in my advantage. Now I'll send everyone home here because I do need something from good old Castile here. We're going to humiliate them as well to get some more power protection, which will be very helpful, very useful. So this war isn't really over yet. We're going to continue sieging, and hopefully, yeah, I can get what I'm after. It's just Castile that's left. So, funnily enough here, seeing that we actually have everyone helping us, we're going to send our forces home and just leave the sieging in the capable hands of my allies. I'll recover manpower for my war with Aragon pretty soon, and I don't see any reason why I should not do this. In this case, even though it's a pretty good heir, I don't like the weak claim, so forgive me, I guess. And we're going to influence our chances of becoming the next papal king. We have a 23.8% chance. Last time it was Bohemia, and if I get in charge of the papacy, then you're going to see a lot of conquest. For now, however, we'll sit back and wait, and hopefully we can win this. Yeah, we should win this battle, just barely. So I'll sit back and wait, and we'll see how things turn out. We got helped out here, so we're pretty good. I'll wait and see how it goes. The Shadow Kingdom. The Kingdom of Italy is still formally part of the Holy Roman Empire. It has in many ways turned into a shadow kingdom, with Italian states acting independently of the emperor. The failure of successive emperors to restore imperial authority in the region has also left large areas in the control of states that outright reject imperial authority. But now the Italian states are a member of the empire in name only. So, hilarious enough here. What basically happens here is that the Italian states to some degree rejected the empire and left automatically. It's an event, a new event. That's actually pretty good, because this means that now Italy is completely and utterly a new target for me. This is the whole Roman Empire right now. Austria has put themselves in a very awkward position, because I am allied with Saxony, I'm allied with Bohemia, and of course I'm allied with Austria. So I can conquer Italy now with no fear at all, and I'm going to do that probably very soon. I'm going to be careful again, just focus on Western, focus on probably Southern Italy first, and then we're going to move from there. The Pope is not safe anymore, sadly, and Siena, Firenze, oh, that's going to be a bitch. 31 local development, but I'll allow the war with with Castilla to end first, and then we'll go after Aragon, then we'll go after England, and then we'll pick on Savoy, Provence, and whoever we can here, should we so desire. The claim I have on this one goes out in 1505, so before that we'll end Provence too. So for the time being, we'll just sit back and relax and see how things turn out. I think Castile might want to give up. They will. So yeah, we're going to take these 4 provinces here, which is basically what I wanted to begin with. And we'll humiliate them, we'll get war operations, and all in all this will turn out pretty good for us. And since I don't actually have an inflation, we might as well just take money, because there's no reason not to. One cost me under my power, one cost me anything, so fabricating claims now is actually very, very useful. It pays off. That's the one. And as you can see, I don't take too much aggressive expansion either. Aragon, Castile, and Burgundy. Countries that I don't really care about. So we'll go ahead here and boom. Add them to my now rather sprawling empire. 50, 120, 90, 120. Again, it's very expensive to add these provinces, but it's just how things are right now. Pike and shot, level 8 military attack. Military attacks plus 0.25 will be very important. Combat increased by 1. Infantry fire by 0.25. Cavalry shock by a whole point, and I can now build regimental camps. And I don't think I want to take that attack yet. I want to complete the influence ideas, and we're going to do just that. Marcher Lords, vassal force limit contribution plus 0.50 or 50%, and unjustified demands minus 50%. Rather useful over time. And now we're going to start focusing on catching up and diplomatic tech, of course. Now, in terms of claims, I basically have claims to almost the entirety of Aragon. So we're going to wage war on them, more or less right away. And I'm also going to start fighting claims on Portugal, and of course Castile again. We're going after, depending on what I take, if I take Valencia, Alicante, we're going to take basically these 5 provinces here in the next war. So they're slowly but surely going to get eaten up. And again, the colonialism is going to be a problem, because I won't have French colonies, but I'll have Portuguese, I'll have Castilian, and probably Aragonese colonies, and potentially some English ones as well. But I will be the colonial overlord, even though I will not be the one who creates the colonies, so I should be perfectly fine in that regard too. I'm tempted to take the first idea here, but I am going to wage a war on Aragon for land, basically now. But first, we're going to take a quick look on buildings here. The regimental camp, land force limit plus 1. I'm a little bit unsure how this actually works, but I would expect that it adds a secondary building. So as you can see, this will replace barracks, and the regimental camp can be replaced by a conscription center. So again, I can use these to increase my force limits quite rapidly. But I think for the time being that I'm still going to focus on manpower, because that seems to be my bigger issue at the current moment. So we're going to build this where they will be most helpful, like here, here, and here. And also, of course, up here. And I'm going to build one more. I'm going to place that here for now. And again, I'll just build this because the manpower will definitely be helpful. I might have to build production buildings, taxation buildings down the line, but for now, I'm just focusing mostly on manpower. And if I were to declare war on Aragon right away here, Austria will not join. They have a good relations with them, but Savoy and Naples will join in defense, if you will, of our enemy here. So what I think we're going to do is just completely ignore Aragon to begin with. They do have a sizable force, but I think we're just going to focus here on. Do I actually want to just go ahead and declare war on Naples instead? What if we actually had truces with people, it seems like, which is a problem. Would they join in a war against England? They would. Show superiority. Norway, rural instruments, and Tyrone. I do need a fleet to get across, though, which is a problem. And I might as well try here and see if I can actually peacefully vassalize. We're too far away. Who's the one that's missing here? This one. I can peacefully vassalize Connacht, which I can then use as a landing party to take at least the islands here. Let's see here. How about we start improving relations and see if we can make something work? Because again, if I can get Connacht as a peaceful vassal, I can at least eat Ireland with it, and then we can keep on moving on to onto other things. So let's see how I want to deal with this. Savoy does actually have a decent army, which is a problem. And if we check the ledgers here, military armies, Austria currently has the biggest one with 44,000. I'm behind with 40,000, but Austria's out of manpower, so if I have to just keep on pushing them here, they're going to burn themselves out, which is very, very useful. Now, Naples has a 13,000 man army, so they are not too scary. With Bohemia joining me, I'm also going to have a very sizable force on my side. So I think the goal here will be, once I actually declare one Aragon, to use Bohemia as my attack dog, if you will, and just try and isolate, Aragon here once and for all in terms of enemies. So we'll have to see how that strategy works. But I have, well, faith it will. Oh goddamn! How am I getting that much in war operations? Why is it still paying me so much in war operations? Something is broken here. There we go. That looks a lot better. So I have 5 people paying me war operations right now, which is good. Oh, Savoy is at war with Aachen, Utrecht, Cologne. What? Oh, Liege actually pissed off the world, it looks like. Huh. This could actually be a godsend, to be perfectly honest, but I still need a fleet, hilariously enough. So, how about we do a quick check here and see what Aragon has of a fleet. See, Aragon. They have 5 light ships, 9 galleys, and 7 transports. Let's see, how much does build cost me? 20, 10, 12. I need to be able to transfer at least 12 troops. Let's see, how are we doing in terms of fleet force limits? We can have 23 ships. Let's see, if I build a 12 of these, we add 5, 5, 2. Will cost me 400. Duke is to build. The first 20k fleet, 24k fleet. Yeah, let's just call it 24k fleet. I'll build this later on, basically as a test fleet for me, or transport fleet, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't have the money right now because I spent a lot of it building. So for the time being, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to turn the arm maintenance down to basically 0 here, earn a lot of money. I have a feeling Castile is taking loans, and that is why they are paying me so much every now and again, which is it's very good. I can't complain on that that note. The fort in Avignon, I don't really need it guarded, I think, but it should be fine. And Provence, the truce I have with them are inside 93, so I will break them down, of course. But yeah, Aragon doesn't actually have any good allies. Naples and Savoy. Savoy is currently running north, and once they're actually far north, I might as well just go ahead and blitz the country, if I will. Why do they have forts? They don't. They have one in Valais here, and they have one in Cuneo. So basically, if I blitz Valais and Cuneo, I seem to be fine. And also, of course, if I get Austria to join, that would be hilariously wonderful. But that does not seem to be the case. Anyways, I wasted far too much time talking right now. I'm very, very sorry. And we'll continue this next time. I have to see what I do with Naples here. I think I want to just fabricate a claim on this province right here, Cosenza, and take that as well in the war. Because that will allow me to fabricate claims on Palermo, Messina, and not anything else, but that's fine. I might fabricate claims on both of these and take them. Because again, it will allow me to do things, and with basically everything south here now being, well, free food, things that I can take, I'm not too concerned. Flanders is also something I can take, Calais. Basically, a lot of this land is things that Venice or Austria will not care too much about. They'll care a little bit, but not too much. So we'll continue this next time. Sorry for making a very long, very talkative episode at the end here, and hopefully I'll see you around then. Bye.